That's right. As you can see, this is going to be a Star Wars review. Now, excuse me for a second while I turn on some light. Alright, and I'm going to walk you over here to these beautiful pieces of work right here. Now, I know that some of you bastards were giving me crap about these fine weapons, saying that, you know, if I didn't spend $200 on a double-bladed lightsaber, I could afford better video equipment. And guess what? You're right. I agree with that. But hey, you know, I'm sorry, this is something I do in my spare time. These are beautiful collectible items here, okay? Now, tonight's review is going to be on Star Wars Force Unleashed. Wait, let me rewind that. Tonight's preview is going to be a Star Wars Force Unleashed coming out for the 360 and the PS3. This game is going to be revolutionary to the Star Wars franchise, or so we have been told on several occasions. First off, it's going to take the use of Force powers to a new level upon which we have never seen. Able to throw characters, objects, even entire fighters. Now, while this is a great concept, I want to make one concern perfectly clear, is the use of a lightsaber. Now, what I mean by that is his saber abilities. Now, if you watch Star Wars Episode 3, I mean, yeah, those characters use the Force a lot, and you can really tell in what scenes. I mean, I don't think without the Force someone can jump 100 feet off of a falling scaffolding onto a small platform to save their life from falling into a lake of lava. But please understand that it was the saber fighting, the abilities of the saber that made Star Wars 1 and 3 great. I don't like the saber work in Episode 2. It was piss poor. But I think that the idea of focusing on Force powers is going to be a positive and a negative. Now you have to understand, I'm also an avid sword fighter. Let me show you. I have a small collection. And yes, that is duct tape on one of them. It's a broken sword, but it was my first one, so I refused to get rid of it. And I have a 6.5 foot long one sitting over there. Now, ladies and gentlemen, being a sword fighter, I want sword fighting and saber fighting to be represented well in this game. And focusing mainly on Force powers does bother me to a point. But hopefully the saber fighting is going to be just as good as the Force powers. Now, another thing is going to be the enemy AI of this game is going to be really enhanced. If you say you throw a character off a ledge, the character will grab for the ledge. And if you throw another character off, he'll grab for the other character's foot. I mean, it's a very interesting AI system. They've really tried to pick it up. And everything is kind of free-flowing. Like, say you take a rock and you throw it through a window. Now, when it shatters, it's going to shatter mattering on the size of the rock, the speed upon which it was thrown. And, I mean, there's going to be so many different details in how this glass shatters. Now, in most games, if you throw something through a window, whether it be a rock, a cube, a sword, a person, it's going to shatter generally the same way, the same design, and there's nothing special about it. Everything in this game is going to be unique. They have spent, hell, I think this one has been in production since, what, 2003? So, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, now 5 years this has been in production. I'm hoping that this game is everything that they're going to say it is. Now, we have been disappointed before in the past. Such games as Turning Point or Frontlines have not been to expectation. But ladies and gentlemen, this is Star Wars, and they are bringing in a point that has never been seen in the video games before. Darth Vader's character has rarely been used in video games, at least outside of the original movie series. There have been times when we might see him speaking to the Emperor, or maybe flying a TIE fighter down the Death Star trench. But we rarely get a chance to fight him, to go one-on-one with Vader. Well, this time, you're going to play a Jedi, Vader's apprentice, and you take direct orders from Vader himself, which can make this game very interesting. You're going to see many different worlds, many different creatures, and fight many different enemies. One thing that does interest me, though, if this character is supposed to be hunting Jedi, then why does in most of the videos we see him fighting stormtroopers? I think that there's going to be more to this character than what we've been shown already. I think that there are going to be several major changes. Now, the final point of this. There have been many changes of the date of this film. Not this film, I'm sorry, of this game. And as it currently stands, I am not 100% sure what the release date was. I already know that they said second quarter of 08. We're here! We are closely approaching the second quarter. In fact, I believe we're already in it. 3, 6, 9, 12. Yes, we are already, in fact, in the second quarter of the year. Now, I work at Blockbuster, and we generally get a good heads up on when games are coming out. This game is not in our system, so we currently do not know when it's going to be out. While I do feel that this is a positive in that they're going to tweak this game, they're going to work on this game, they're going to make sure everything is perfect. They're not just going to say, hey, let's just release it on Christmas, regardless of what it is. We saw how that worked for Knights of the Old Republic 2. It didn't work out that well. These people are really going to work on this game, and I think that's going to go for the best. Now, yes, this is in response to a friend of mine, so I'm just going to pull up my laptop and see everything he had to say. Let's see. Also, for future dates, this will be a while. I would like to get your impression of the upcoming Star Wars Force Unleashed. Of course, we won't get a review anytime soon, but what you've seen, what do you think? I think that it's hard for me to judge in total. I can't really review a game unless I've had it in front of me. I know that there have been beta releases, that there have been previews, that we've seen trailers here and there. What truly worries me is the beauty that we've seen already. How come this game is not yet out? How come this game is not slated for anything yet? I'm not seeing anything on Xbox Live. I'm not hearing anything from the stores. I see new reviews in magazines nearly every month. As much as I like to say that everything we've seen is beautiful, it does concern me that this game is not yet ready. Which leads me to believe one last detail. Online play. Will it be possible? Can it happen? If anyone's ever played any of the other Star Wars games where you are involved, I believe they're the Jedi Knight Academy games, we have seen amazing online play. Hopefully that they will put this in there. I'm not 100% sure if they will. Understand, I'm not reading off IGN, I'm not going off GameSpot. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to give this game a review. This is just a minor preview of an upcoming game. Let me know what you think about this. Do you think them postponing the date as much as they have will make it better, like it has for Metal Gear in the past? Or do you think that it's going to create worry among game fans, saying that this game is going to take too long to make, and it's going to pass over, and it's going to miss its great opportunity? Personally, I think the game's done, and they're holding back for a Christmas release. I think that they are just going to finish up putting a hair or two in here and there. I think it's done, and they're just waiting for a Christmas release. Which, guess what? It's going to sell. Alright, now ladies and gentlemen, I know I've been saying this in my last 5 videos. But Saturday nights, I will be doing a WrestleMania preview. I have to say I've already done some looking over. I'm not too amazed. But SmackDown is coming around the corner. We'll see what they have to offer. My friends and subscribers, I want to thank you. I've been getting a lot of mail lately, and I want to thank everyone for supporting me in the way they have, for supporting Blunty. Even though I have got off topic sometimes, and I've been a bit political and a bit pushy and risky in my views. But everyone, thank you for supporting me. Yes, I'm going to keep wearing the coat. Yes, I'm going to keep wearing a dress shirt and my gloves and my hat. You will be seeing a change of scenery from time to time. I do plan on doing some reviews, not only outside of my room, but around next week I will be doing a review at my work, so you can see what I'm having to deal with here. So everyone, see you around. Take care.